Good morning, comic fans. With the Comic Pusher, the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic gaming store. I hope everybody is well this morning. It is a hot day outside. If you're in Florida, oh my gosh, this has been one oppressively hot summer. It's been insane. Anyway, we have a whole bunch of stuff because it's Wednesday and it is the second Wednesday in the month of August. What is our handy dandy Ace Hardware? Ace Hardware tape measure. What does our Ace Hardware tape measure tell us? That we have a 10-inch stack of comic books to throw at you today. What a great stack of comic books it is, too. Hello there. How y'all doing this morning? Hey, Steve Fisher, how you doing? And Charles LePage from Comic List, right? Comic List. Chuck from Comic List. How you doing, Chuck? I hope everyone is well. We've got some fun stuff. I got to restock on something because the second volume of this story has just hit. But this is the first volume, and it's called Cal Exit. And if you haven't read this, it's about the situation where part of California is basically taken over by militia and broken off from the United States, and it's basically a battleground. But this is the story of that, and there's also a new one called The Siege of Universal City or something like that. That's the newest one out. But anyway, Cal Exit, if you haven't read it, timely. You know, there's a lot of stuff that, even though this was written a while back, this is a couple years back, it's still completely timely for today. As we see all kinds of crazy stuff happening across the country, and I hope everybody just takes a deep breath and settles down. So we got some fun stuff here. Trade paperbacks. Absolute Wonder Woman. All the absolutes have been great. The writer for Absolute Wonder Woman actually, I think, won an Eisner Award for the writing. And this is a soft cover of the first story arc, The Last Amazon. And we got a hardcover as well. So come and get yours. We sold a lot of these on pre-order, so we don't have a huge amount for the floor. However, we have more on order, and they're coming in. Supergirl has become very popular because of her appearance in the Superman movie and because of her book that came out a couple years back called Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which is what the next movie is supposed to be based on. So this is a trade that collects all of her Super Pet tales. All of Supergirl has a lot of pets. All of them do, but Supergirl seemed to be the one that took care of the pets for the most part in the stories. So anyway, here it is, Supergirl and Super Pets. Wolverine, not Logan, but Laura Kinney. This is her One Mutant Army, Volume 1. It collects, what does it collect here? 1 through 5 of the Laura Kinney storyline. The Superman movie also brought out a whole bunch of interest in the 1980s Justice League, especially the one for the late 80s. Okay, so this cover is iconic. It's the Justice League International Book 1, and this has all kinds of wonderful stuff from the same apparent time era that's being presented in the show. As you can see, Guy Gardner's front and center with his attitude. So there you have it. There's that. Also, right out of the movies, and suddenly a whole lot more interest in this character is it's going to be an appearance in the Supergirl movie, Lobo. And then he gets his own movie after that. This is a big fragging compendium one. We don't often get it in compendiums, but I couldn't resist a Lobo big fragging compendium one to offer to our fans out there. Just look at the thickness of this comic. This comic is thick, man. It is a one thick comic. That's right, Charles. They need to read more comic books out there and calm down. All right. Thickness. We love it. And Lobo on steroids, right? So there you have it if you're interested in that. We also have a whole bunch of really great variants covers for you and shiny, foily, gimmicky stuff and stuff like that. Space Ghost. This is the new series, number 1. So you see it's a foily Jay Lee cover. It is a 1 in 10 hitting the stands today. And then Space Ghost is a 1 in 7 Virgin cover. You see all that madness going on. This is what you saw that one earlier. This is another variant of that Jay Lee. It's the black and white. This is a 1 in 10. Lots of ratio variants here. Also, the Powerpuff Girls teaming up with Thundercats for Thundercats Power Girls number 2. Okay, did you miss the first one? We have them in stock still. Here's some variant covers for you, though. This is a 1 in 5, and this one is a, well, let me see, get these in the right order here. 1 in 5. Oh, sorry. 1 in 5. Book is super thick, man. I know. It's one thick comic book. That's a 1 in 10. You can draw your own. Color it in there. It's like a coloring book page, doesn't it? And this one, Thundercats Powerpuff Girls, number 2. This is a, 1 in 7. Her with the Cheetah Girl. And this one is a 1 in 10. That Lobo book is super thick, isn't it, Austin? This is also what issue number? It's number 2 of the Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls. This is a 1 in 10. All the Powerpuff Girls having fun at the beach, I guess, and playing beach volleyball, I guess, here with the Thundercats. That's a 1 in 10 as well. If you're a Powerpuff Girl or a Thundercats fan, this is your day. Today is your day. All kinds of great stuff there. Captain Planet. Captain Planet is up to issue number 3, and we have this Jay Lee cover, which is a 1 in 10. How cool is that? And we also have this Captain Planet cover H. It's a by Ben Oliver. This artwork's Captain Planet. That's a 1 in 10. Transformers is up to number 23 of the current series. What a great cover this is by Nakayama. DNA. You might, from his little signature there. And that is a 1 in 10 variant. We have the new Supergirl number 4, and this is a 1 in 25 for her. She's giving us the love. A little love from Supergirl this week. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, number 1, 1 in 25. But that's not the best thing to come out of Marvel this week. We also have, we're not the only thing. Giant Size, what's best is your opinion. Or mine, Giant Size X-Men number 2, 1 in 25. Ultimates, number 15. You know, the whole Ultimates world is ending. They're going to be wrapping everything up soon. But they're still introducing new characters, interestingly enough. The Ultimates number 15. This is a 1 in 25 variant cover. And then you have Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion number 3. This is a 1 in 25. And last but not least on the variants, oh man, these have been some really wonderful variants. But last but not least is Magic number 8. 1 in 25. Check this out. Just about every Magic you can version of her you can imagine, you know, her demon form and everything else. What a great cover. This one will be sought after. We only have one. It's a 1 in 25, and it's first come, first serve on the variants here at the Comics Club. What do we have next? I wonder what we could have next. We have the Independents. We're going to jump into Independents next. We have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue number, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 1. This is the 3rd series out of that team up, and we just have a bunch of covers for this. I mean, a whole bunch of covers, gimmicks and everything else, regulars, gimmicks. We've got them all here. Turtles and Power Rangers teaming up. That's a variant, black and white. And this is a blank. Draw your own. That was a reveal. It's the upside down. What is this one? The shiny foil one. Ooh, shiny foil. And then there's this one. That is your Boom 20th anniversary variant. So there you have those. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers teaming up for the 3rd time, if you didn't think it was successful. This is, I don't normally get into Valiant stuff. Hasn't been great sellers for us, but if you guys are interested in it, let me know. This is Bloodshot number 1. Now Valiant and Alien books, apparently, have teamed up. Valiant Beyond. That's a Virgin cover, the same one. So you tell me. Should we be getting more Valiant books in? Do you want to add them to your lists if you're a subscriber? Let me know, and I'll get them ordered for you. Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens, issue number 3. Star Trek Lower Decks, issue number 10. If you're a Star Trek fan, this is some great humor here for you. Stranger Things, speaking of the Upside Down, Stranger Things, this is Tales from Hawkins, issue number 2 of a 4-part miniseries. These are a series of miniseries that they do. There's your little back cover art. We always love when they do that. I think it's just a little extra bonus for us. Hell Hath Arisen, Part 5, in Spawn number 367. 2 covers to choose from. And we get to see a little bit of what's coming up. Spawn number 368. Cover tease. There you go. Never Wars. If you're a Peter Pan fan, or maybe an Alice in Wonder fan, or what's the other fantasy world? We have Neverland, Wonderland, and what's the other one? Oz. Wizard of Oz. So we got all these wrapped up into one story here in Never Wars. And this is up to issue number 2. If you haven't checked it out, check out Never Wars. Fun stuff. Powerpuff Girls are not only in their own book, which is Supervillains Summer Spectacular, but they're also teaming up with Thundercats, as you saw in the variants. And I showed you the variants of that one too. So Thundercats number 2, Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls crossover, team up, what do you want to call it? Whatever you want to call it. A lot of fun covers there. Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls, you know. Zootopia, number 5. Very popular book. Anamorphic World. Oh, speaking of that, we got a restock on Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees trade paperback back in stock. If anybody's looking for that. What a great story that is. Anamorphic little teddy bear serial killer. Rick and Morty. This is number 2 of Rick and Morty versus the universe. So they're taking on the entire universe of this series, guys. I mean, I couldn't resist it. When a comic character takes on an entire universe, it's got to be a fun, epic adventure, right? Right, Austin? Right, Charles? Right, Steve? Hey, thank you guys for joining us today. And everybody else out there who hasn't commented, by the way, give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below so I can enter you in next month's monthly drawing. Transformers number 23. We got to pick up the pace. I love that cover. Look at that. It's planting the flag. We got to pick up the pace here. We got The Unchosen, number 2. Toxic Avenger comes in 2 flavors, with and without a trading card. And there's the trading card. Oh, there it is. It's some sort of character from his world. Mushroom Girl. I think her name is Fungal or something like that. Like fungus, because there's fungus growing out of her head. Captain Planet, number 3. Cemetery Kids. This looked very strange and bizarre. I don't know if you've been reading Cemetery Kids, but there's a lot of weirdness going on here. Cemetery Kids Run Rabid. What kind of craziness is that? Conan the Barbarian is up to issue number 23. We have several covers to choose from. I'm loving this one. Look at this. Wow. What a great Conan cover. He's just finished slaying a giant. Looks like he's taking on the Egyptian dude there. Him and his buddy doing morning calisthenics. And slayed a giant serpent. You know, it's been a busy man in those covers. Speaking of busy man, Todd McFarlane's Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. Number 8 is out. What a great cover that is. Shouldn't smoke, kids. Bad for you. Look at what it did to this guy. All right, and Detective Kaiju. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Kaiju. Detective Kaiju of this is from giant monsters who have turned detective. Okay, why not? Detective Giant Monster. The pages of Quested from Massive Comics. Okay, the future is expletive. Issue number 4. Free planet. We like our planets free. We'll find out how long freedom reigns. This is Blood and Thunder, issue number 4. And Blood Type, issue number 3. I saw a twisted cover there. Let's stop and look at that a little closer. Okay, and I Hate Fairyland. There's also a variant, the IF Fairyland. This is just sugar coated there. Look at that. Issue number 43, all sugar coated. We get that piece of art on the back. That's basically the logo representing I Hate Fairyland. I wasn't, but this person was. So I was a fashion school serial killer. They was a fashion school serial killer. What is taking a bath in blood with your boots on? Okay. What is happening here? Oh my gosh. That is some crazy stuff. And they decided to give us a pillow pattern on the back. There's a leather seat pattern. I don't know what that's supposed to be back there. Make an effort, guys. King Spawn. 48. All right, a brand new one here, but of an old character. Been around a long time. Ginny Sparks. Issue number 1 of a 3-part miniseries. I'm loving that cover. That's the way to go, Ginny. What a great cover. And this one. Doing some roller skating around. It's got daddy issues. This is what it's called. Ginny Sparks, daddy issues. Pinup Apocalypse has multiple covers. Fun stuff. These 2 girls are a laugh riot and taking on the aliens. They have some great covers. Bug Wars. Are you a Bug Wars fan? This Bug Wars is out of control. I mean, there's some real destruction going on in the front lawn. You don't even know it. An epic battle taking place in somebody's backyard. Space Ghost has a new series out. It's like Space Ghost having a bad day that day. Jay Lee, you saw the variants for that. That's a good one. Nice. You saw the variant for that as well. And if you didn't like any of those, you could draw your own there. There you go. Let's dive into DC. Figure out what kind of wonderful stuff is in here and what kind of wonderful stuff that later on might end up being on the Wall of Wonder. The Wall of Wonder at the Comics Club. Supergirl. This is Supergirl number 4. New series. I believe that is Art Germ. What's that? I don't know. Great artists here. This is I can't pronounce that name. I'm not going to try. Well, that one's fun. Who is this new character here? Supergirl's got her handful with these girls, I think. Trinity, daughter of Wonder Woman, is up to issue number 3. It's a fun cover. And Green Lantern Corps, we're at issue number 7. Do a little doll cutouts, paper doll cutouts. Okay, so Action Comics number 1089. It's a cool cover. He's got tennis shoes on. That's hilarious. And this is a negative space one. And this one, oh, Soup's having a bad day there. Well, excuse me, guys. Aquaman number 8. Crazy cover. Batman and Robin, number 24. Someone's having a nightmare in this one, I think. And I think it's Robin. Ooh. Batman, help me, please, Father. I guess that's Damien then. Nightmares in this one. Lots of nightmares hitting Gotham City. Wonder who could be behind these nightmares in Gotham City. Batman Dark Patterns, number 9. Hitting the stands. And I'm told that the Peacemaker show, the new upcoming season, is going to have cameo appearances, I guess, at least cameos, of the Guy Gardner from the movie. That would be great. That'll be great fun. This is Gotham by Gaslight, Batman Gotham by Gaslight, a League for Justice, where they're introducing the Justice League in the Gaslight world. This is issue number 2. This is what if the characters showed up a century before. What would it have been like? One of the most iconic comics was Batman Harley Quinn by Paul Dini and others. And this is a facsimile edition, reprint of that book. Very famous cover. If you don't like it, you could draw your own or try to draw one like it or have someone else draw it for you or just get autographs of these people at their conventions. This is a nice shiny foily version of it. And then you have this, a completely different variant cover of that book, which was never presented before. So this is a variant cover, basically. I think all of these that are being facsimile editions that have different covers that were never presented before, people are overlooking the uniqueness, I think, of these, and they're not appreciating them as much as they should. These are going to be down the road worth a lot more than you think, these facsimile editions with the variant covers. My prediction, I'm talking down the road. I've been doing this in comic books for 30 some years. So when I say down the road, I'm talking 10, 15 years down the road. When maybe some of you are a little bit older and your collections have matured. Fire and Ice. This is Fire and Ice When Hell Freezes Over, issue number 5. And we have Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum. This is an interesting thing. I guess this was going to focus on the different aspects of kryptonite and how it affects Superman. I'm not really certain, but I'm going to have to read it. Some cool covers, though. Shiny, foily one. And it has this back cover thing. So it's not the shiny foil one only. It's all of them have it. Like this one. And this one. The Kryptonite Spectrum. Oh, that looks like a fun story. I'm going to have to dig into that later on after I can take 5 later on today sometime. All right, how are we for time here? We're at 11:23. We have our final stack here, which is Marvel. And it's a pretty healthy stack on its own. In fact, it represents the largest stack this week. And we're going to start off with Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. We got multiple covers for this. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. This is issue number 1. I'll tell you what, there's some major deaths in this of Marvel characters. And it's a pretty bloody way they die, too. So, I mean, if you're into Marvel characters getting slain in a very bloody, horrific manner, this is the comic for you. All right. The gore isn't so much my cup of tea, but if you're into that, man, you're going to get some in here, okay? And that's also a warning. If you're not into that stuff, it's, if you don't want to see a Marvel superhero gutted, you don't want to watch. You don't want to read that. This is a fun one. X-Men number 20. Look at that cool cover. How fun is that? That is a fun cover. J. Scott Campbell. These guys are having a bad day, huh? Spend a little time behind bars, boys. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 36, offering up a quad of covers this week. All right. New champions. You into it? Issue number 8. Right there. And Spider-Man Wolverine. There's also another one with a very similar name. I think it's just Spider-Man Wolverines, or is it Deadpool Wolverines? That's it, Deadpool Wolverines. It gets kind of confusing. They need to come up with new adjectives, like the impressive X-Men, right? Spider-Man Wolverine, issue number 4. A couple different covers for you. There's Kraven the Hunter, or his son. I don't know. They look a lot alike. Jedi Knights, Star Wars Jedi Knights, number 6. Are you a Star Wars fan? Get your Star Wars fix this week. Got the spectrum of interest here this week. We got just about something for everybody. From Powerpuff Girls to Star Wars to Spider-Man and Wolverine to Supergirl. What a great selection of comics this week. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, number 3. Don't forget, the Ultimate Universe version 2 is going to be destroyed. The story's ending with issues coming up in the coming months. We're going to be winding it down, and yet we are still introducing new characters to that universe. And this is Ultimates number 15. I guess we get the Ultimate Iron Fist here. And if I want to understand, we're also getting the Ultimate Scarlet Witch as well. Okay, Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck, number 1. He's a complicated duck, Uncle Scrooge. He likes his coinage. Keep your hands off of his stack. He's a greedy one. Look at that. This is a... He's got Donald encased in carbonite. Fantastic Four Facsimile Edition of issue number 8. And what did this introduce? Issue number 8. They do these usually because they introduced a new character. Was it the Puppet Master? Shiny foil version of it? Again, versions that were not like the original. This is like the original, but this is different in a way. And those things can often go up in value later on just because they have that special quirk about them. Wolverine Revenge. This is issue number 2 in the red band because it is only for grown-ups. There's very violent content in there. Red Skull number 1. This is Bring on the Bad Guys. This one's focusing on Red Skull. This is number 1. I don't think they're actually doing number 2s on these, but who knows. Red Skull and Bring on the Bad Guys. I like that cover. Whoa, that's a cool cover, right? And that one. I like that cover. J. Scott Campbell is on Daredevil, issue number 24. Giving us Daredevil in his mighty pose there. I like that pose better, I think, looking down the destruction that perhaps he caused. And that's a strange one. Talk about picking yourself up by your own bootstraps, huh? And Eddie Brock Carnage is up to issue number 7. Always kind of gross, though, when the symbiote takes over. It looks very painful for the host. And again, J. Scott Campbell doing all of these characters. They've all been inspired by Alex Ross and his timeless stuff. Now they're all, we've seen a lot of this being done where artists are being featured. What do we have here? Fantastic Four. This Fantastic Four number 2, I'm going to lead off with the Disney characters as the Fantastic Four. What if? But this is really Fantastic Four number 2. And it's tying into One World Under Doom. My favorite cover right here. It's got the female Silver Surfer. I forget her name. Anybody out there know her name? Let us know. Leave a comment down below. Fantastic Four. Family hangout, Here's the 4. All grouped together. All the symbols. Scotty Young cover for Fantastic Four. And what a great cover that is. of Sue Storm and Fantastic Four. Giant Size X-Men, one of the most famous comics in the history of comics, because it introduced a new team, along with X-Men number 198, was it? Giant Size X-Men number 2 from the current series. Oh, there she is again. One of the hottest characters on Earth right now. And here's a whole group of characters for you. What a great cover that is. Laura Kinney is Wolverine. Issue number 9. J. Scott Campbell again. He's got a whole series. Collect them all. Gotta collect them all. Gabby is back. Oh, wow. That's awesome. And last but certainly not least, Magic. Issue number 8. There she is. The hottest commodity in Marvel right now. Her and Dr. Doom. And the J. Scott Campbell collection. Just Spectacular collection. J. Scott Campbell, Just Spectacular collection. How very clever. So there you have it, boys and girls. All the new comics hitting stands this week at the Comics Club. Mr. Happy would like to join in and let you know that the secret word for this week, and you know, when you know the secret word at the Comics Club, it gets you 15% off of any single item in the store. Some restrictions apply. And if you're a Discount Club member or subscriber, you get 20% off any single item in the store. Limit 1 per person per day. Some restrictions apply. Mr. Happy would like to let you know that the word wonder is our secret word for the week. It will be the secret word all week, all the way until next Wednesday when I give you a new secret word. So wonder, the Wonder Wall, the Wall of Wonder, Wonder Woman. It is a wonder. We just don't have enough time to read comic books. It's a wonder we can read all the comic books we have. Thank you, Mr. Happy. You've been wonderful today. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Don't lose the wonder. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time.